Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucid of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here on Thursday, December 14th, 2017 with some daily inspiration for you on your Twin Flame journey. Thank you to all of you that like, share, comment, and those that subscribe to the channel. Thanks to those that follow, and if you don't, you can follow me on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr. All those links are in the description box below. I also give private sessions in the form of chat, where I do readings and answer any questions anyone has, whether it's twin flame related or not, because I've been a psychic all my life and have been reading tarot for the past 25 years and have worked on those sites prior to meeting my twin flame. But meeting my twin flame helped me to further escalate my gifts, and now I can do channelings where I can channel the higher self of your beloved. In my Etsy shop, I have the channeled message that you can order from your beloved, as well as I also have a private video reading option available. So I want to get started now by reading this positive affirmation to you for the day. It says, I rejoice in the successes of others, knowing that there is plenty for us all. So yes, whenever we hear about something good that has happened to one of our brothers and sisters, we should be happy. Like if a set of twins gets into union, that just means that we're validated on this journey that, it can happen and it will happen. It happens to us at the right time, in divine timing, according to divine will. So let's rejoice whenever we hear about somebody getting into union. Of course, it's not always light and love. And this past week, I've dealt with some negative energies and entities and individuals. But being a psychic and being intuitive and having gifts of the paranormal nature, I've been able to reflect that negativity once I learned the source of it back at those that are sending it to me. So, I can help you with those kinds of things in the private sessions if you have questions about how to do that. And, in the future, I may offer services for you to help you with that. But I do like to empower my clients, so I try to have them do negative energy clearings themselves. I am a healer, a Reiki healer, and also an infinity healer, and I work with the Archangel, so in your sessions I can help you using those modalities. But I'm also into using candles and a lot of spiritual type of energy work. So I can help you with that in the future. I'm working on my website. I want the new year to bring out some new things that are going to help twins get into union faster. I want to do some videos that also give you some of my tips for everyday spiritual practice. All right, so this is a new deck I have here, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Actually, sorry about that. This is the Psychic Tarot, not the one for the heart, just the regular Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Just curious about the deck, because they look similar. But yeah, this one is just the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, and we are going to basically look into what's going on for twins. Oops. All right. So basically this card fell out. So this card actually came up, and this is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. I wanted to also use the new Psychic Tarot that I have from John Holland, and that's here. So we'll use both. Okay, so I used the Psychic Tarot for the Heart in our last reading, and sadness and isolation came up for the Divine Masculine. So again, this is a big theme, I believe, this week, that for both Divine Feminine and Masculine, there might be some isolation. But look, if you are crunched up in a ball, sad and isolated, drowning yourself in your tears in this darkness, on this card, even though there's sadness and isolation, it's only a small portion of this, because once that is over, look, this person is able to rise above those energies and basically embrace the light. So that's what you get once you realize that you can transcend that sadness and isolation. So what I think I'm going to do is choose a Psychic Tarot for the Heart, one for the Divine Feminine, one for the Divine Masculine, and one for the Union, and then we'll use the psychic tarot that I meant to use as well. Okay, so let's do the 5D energy for the twins. In the center we have the union. Okay, so let's look at the Divine Masculine 5D, or soul energy. Spread your wings. So the Divine Masculine soul is wanting them to move toward the light, to get out of that sadness and isolation that they've been feeling, and to spread their wings and to do what makes them happy, to, in the 3D, follow their soul. So their soul is urging them to move into their harmonious union with their beloved. And there's a pathway for them to do so. Okay, the Divine Feminine energy is trust. So the 5D energy, the heart and soul of the Divine Feminine twin this week, or whenever you're watching this, actually, is that you would be trusting the universe and like going with the flow of the universe. That is when you're going to manifest whatever it is that your heart desires. Okay, and then for the union, it's open up. So both twins are realizing here, it's interesting, we have the 2, the 0. If you have 2 people spreading their wings, we get a 4 with this opening up at the crown chakra. But then there's a lot of energy here of the root chakra with the red and the crown with the purple. But this opening up and bringing that energy down into us. So our souls are trying to move this open energy, this divine energy from our crown down into our lower chakras in order to energize us and allow us to move forward on our path, but to do it in a more heart and soul-centered way. Okay, so I'm going to now use the psychic tarot. So sorry about all the talk about these 2 decks, but there is a reason why this happened. So divinely guided by spirit, whatever this reason is, we're embracing it now as I shuffle for our 3D energies for Divine Masculine, Feminine, and the Union. Whenever you're watching this is general, so take only the parts that resonate, leave the others behind, but hopefully you get a message that you can work with, that you're seeking. Because it's no coincidence that you would find my channel, listen to the reading. There's a reason for that. All right, let's look at the Divine Feminine 3D energy for this time. Deception and envy. So the Divine Feminine might be dealing with the Divine Masculine who has a false self mask on, or is really coming to grips right now with deception, betrayal, maybe jealousy and envy over the karmic situations and partners. But we have a 7 here, and what that means is that this is divinely guided. And then we also have the green energy there for the heart healing to be happening. So even though this is painful with the sadness and isolation, maybe crying and purging is happening, that is going to free you ultimately. So even though that's going on, Divine Feminine, take it as a blessing in disguise. For the Divine Feminine, we have an emotional loss happening, possibly the loss of the karmic situation, which maybe the Divine Feminine is just finding out about it. The Divine Masculine is feeling that loss, but also maybe feeling the loss of the Divine Feminine. So it just kind of depends on the situation. Either way, though, with the loss comes this green heart healing, and there's heart healing happening for the Divine Masculine. Maybe they're just, and 5 is change, so they're changing their perspective about this journey. Let's see what the 2 twins, the union, is feeling in the 3D. Well, for both twins, there's this number 1 energy where passion is ignited, and we have this heart chakra healing and fire burning there. So, you know, the 2 twins are going to be opening up to each other. Maybe it will only be in the 5th or dream state or other dimensions for you. It could be in the 3D, but I know the weekly reading for Twin Flames was showing that the Divine Masculine would communicate with the Divine Feminine this week, so I'm hoping that that happened for you. You know, I just hoping that happened for you. I don't want to talk about my Twin Flame and I too much, but you know, we are communicating, and I know every time I say that, you know, something negative happens, but I'm deflecting that energy right back at you, whoever wants to interfere with that right now. Okay, so we have here two cards to close this reading out. The Divine Feminine Energy with Kuan Yin, with the message of Empress of the Pearl, saying that you have an inner gift of great value, born of struggle, adversity, and challenge. In wisdom, you know that suffering can lead to growth, provided you are willing to search for a way to heal through it. Seeing challenges as ways to expand your spiritual light empowers you to focus on your growing light rather than getting caught up in suffering. Exactly. Use this as an opportunity this week. Any suffering, to transmute that energy into beautiful, beautiful healing and beautiful moving toward your beloved. Archangel Michael wants you to let go of fear now. And I'm going to send you some Reiki healing for yourself and for your beloved in your union at this time, as we ask Archangel Michael to please help us feel safe and deserving of your guidance, of his guidance. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for clearing us of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts and or feelings. And we're ready for our harmonious union now. We are in harmonious union with our beloved now. Use that affirmation as I send you this Reiki healing. I hope this reading has a beautiful